Barcelona's spectacular form in 2025 continues, and they stay top of the table. It was a comfortable win in the end against Catalan neighbours Girona, a very different story to the one we witnessed last season when these two teams met. 2 4-2 victories for Girona in those games, but things have changed a lot since then. There was an early chance for Fermin and Gavi starting in midfield for Barcelona. Eric Garcia and Pedri completing a midfield quartet. No Marc Casado at the moment, of course, and won't be back before the end of the season. Rafinha was rested as well on the bench. For Girona, this chance for Sigenkov early on. They also have multiple injury problems. Both strikers Abelreith and Bojan Miovski were unavailable in this game. Another chance there for Fermin, well saved by Gazzaniga. Lamine Yamal winning possession here for Barcelona. Threads it through to Robert Lewandowski, and Gazzaniga makes another fine save. 4 goals in the end conceded by Girona, but it could have been worse had it not been for Gazzaniga's first half performance. This was a controversial moment in the first half, or at least would have been had the referee not changed his mind. At first he gave a free kick on the edge of the area for what he perceived to have been a foul by Esprilla on Fermin. He was then called to check it pitch side by the video assisted referee because the clash between the two players looked inside, not outside the area. But when he did look at it pitch side, he decided that the foul had been by Fermin and not on Fermin, and so instead of being a penalty, it was a free kick. All's well that ended well once he'd seen the replay on the monitor. Lamine Yamal tricking his way into the 6-yard box. Gazzaniga making the save. It would be Lamine Yamal who was instrumental in the opening goal of the game. He might struggle to claim it, though, because it did take a deflection. You'll see it shortly. This was an earlier opportunity, a brilliant save from Gazzaniga. This was the pick of the saves, really, from Girona's keeper. Rafinha rising to head in Pedri's corner, and Gazzaniga just managing to push it out to safety away from the incoming Robert Lewandowski. So Girona hanging on in there despite being under fairly constant pressure. Fermin threading this through to Koundé. Koundé hits the back of the net, but the flag is up. Just slightly too long. Fermin Lopez waiting before he plays the pass. He takes a touch. And Koundé is the wrong side of the last defender as he scores. Jules Koundé involved again. His cross rebounds towards Lamine Yamal. He goes down. Referee happy for play to continue. In fact, he whistles the free kick in Girona's favour. It's a push in the back from Herrera, but you rarely see those incidents given as penalties. Here's the goal. Lamine Yamal off of Cresci, past Gazzaniga, 1-0 to the home side. So Lamine Yamal congratulated, but it will go down as a Cresci own goal. They had to work for the breakthrough, but it had come. Slightly unusual circumstances, not the tidiest goal Barcelona have scored this season, but the important thing was that it was the breakthrough. The surprising thing was that Girona came back into the game, scoring the next goal of the match from Arnau Danjuma. Eric Garcia also claiming some credit there. He ducked and the ball went in off of the hand of Cresci. Pedri storming forward here with Lewandowski in the middle. He tries to find him, but Cresci chest past that back to Gazzaniga. Pedri these days playing every game for Barcelona. Every minute of every game, more to the point, although he did come off in the second half, but almost ever present at the moment. Eric Garcia's pass into Lewandowski. Ball runs to Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal strikes it wide. Gerard Martin wins the ball here. Gavi plays the pass to Fermin. And Fermin can't keep the shot down. But Hansi Flick will have been pleased with the performances of Gavi and Fermin. This is the equaliser. It's Danjuma who scores it. Dali Blind plays the pass. And Arnaud Danjuma has now scored 4 goals this season, 2 for Villarreal, right at the start of the campaign before he moved to Girona, and he's now got 2 for Girona. So somewhat unexpectedly, the Mitchell's team were level. Dali Blind does well, Danjuma holds his run nicely, and it's an excellent low finish. Past Chesney. Artur involved in the build-up as well. Of course, Artur playing against his former club, Barcelona. 72 appearances for them. But Barcelona was soon back on the attack. Lovely back heel from Lamine Yamal, and Koundé pulling the shot just wide of the far post. Neither did it go the right side of the post if you're a Barca fan, nor did it find Lewandowski, who'd made the run to the back post. Everyone expecting Lamine to get a shot away, having made the run inside. Porto came on in the second half for Girona. He scored twice last season in the fixture at Montilivi between these two teams, but he couldn't work his magic. Eric Garcia with this shot off the post. It always looked as if Barca would be the next team to score. And Eric Garcia, who contributed to goals with goals last season for Girona. Here comes the goal that puts Barca back in front. And it's Lewandowski who gets it. It looks an untidy effort, but when you see the replay, it's a clever volley between the legs of Gazzaniga. Fermin getting up well, nodding the ball down. And La Liga's top scorer does the rest. It's Gerard Martin's pass inside to Gavi. Gavi picks out Fermin. Fermin to Lewandowski, past Gazzaniga. And Barcelona were back in front. And is there any angle at which Lewandowski can't score? If you give him the opportunity from close range, it was such an awkward chance, and he made it look easy. So Girona would need to come back into it again, and they weren't able to do that. They tried to get Porto down the left here, and he tried to pick out Danjuma. Inigo Martinez made the covering run and the defensive clearance. Danjuma's corner. Krejci gets his head to it, but comfortably taken by Szczesny. Mix up here at the back from Girona, and Lewandowski with the shot. Good save from Gazzaniga. Frankie de Jong came on in the second half. He started the game in midweek against Osasuna and made the opening goal, which was scored by that man there, Ferran Torres, and he came on at the same time. And they would both be instrumental in extending Barcelona's lead. Before that, Danjuma into Miguel, and Miguel goes for goal. Stuani unhappy, wanted the ball played to the back post. There is Rafinha resting on the Barcelona bench. The ball into de Jong, he turns brilliantly away from Arnau. He rolls it to his left, and Lewandowski does the rest. 35 goals for Robert Lewandowski. He is La Liga's top scorer. It's 25 in La Liga for the Polish striker. It's going to be a race to the finish between him and Kylian Mbappe. To see who comes out on top and wins the Pichichi Award. He came close to a hat-trick. In the end, he had settled just for a brace, but it was more than enough. Misui came on for Girona, Kubasi came on for Barcelona, as did Balde. De Jong plays this one out to the left, and when it's put back in, Ferran Torres scores his 9th league goal of the season, 15th in all competitions, and his goals per minutes ratio is off the scale. Doesn't always get too many opportunities, but he's really taking the ones that he is presented with. Gerard Martin with the assist. Still time for more opportunities. Barcelona could have easily made it 5, even 6. This was a great chance for Lamine Yamal. Came back off the crossbar. His speciality, cutting in from the right, getting the shot away with his left, and very close to making it 5-1. De Jong winning it back here, and Balde going for glory. Gazzaniga pushed the ball away. Lewandowski wanted it played to him at the back post. Balde hasn't scored yet in La Liga. So in the end, comfortable for the leaders. Final score, Barcelona 4, Girona 1.